So my name is Jacob Kordecki, and I am currently a second semester freshman here at UW-Platteville studying electrical engineering. And I came to UW-Platteville because I really liked the kind of personal, hands-on approach that they offered. When I toured here, it really just got a good vibe that they seem to really care about student success.
My name is Lillian Romero. I am a freshman. My major is Spanish with emphasis in education, and I attended Platteville because I wanted a change in scenery. Being from Houston, Texas, you're used to the city life, and it's kind of nice to catch your breath outside of that.
My name is Javier Infante. My major is criminal justice, and I decided to come to Platteville because I heard they had the best criminal justice program. I wanted that full college experience, the dorms and the people, the community, and everything else in between. And it was definitely worth the choice.
I would say at first it was definitely a big adjustment from high school, just the independence. You spend a lot less time in class, and you have to do a lot more independent studying and work outside of class, and you don't really have a teacher kind of holding your hand all the way through. They more rely on you being independent. Over time I learned to kind of utilize my resources a little better. So
the hardest thing from going to high school, college is definitely it's more like independent. You're more independent, so the responsibility is on you. High school babysits you, college does not. If you don't show up, that's not on them, it's on you. It's your choice. So you have a lot more responsibilities. Whether you want to succeed in college or not, it's totally up to you.
From day one, you're told to find your 5, and I have more than 5. But it's so important because you never know what you're never gonna know what you're gonna run into. No matter how far or how close you are to campus, it's always good to have someone that you can ask for advice from. May it be academic or may it be personal. Those 5 can help you in so many ways. If one person can help you, they can get you in contact with someone who can. So it's, at the end of the day, like, the more people you have in your bag, the more successful you can be on campus because they can open windows for you in so many ways.
Going to professors' office hours was definitely something I found to be really useful, and I found that a lot of the teachers here are really willing to help you, and if you stop in and see them, they'll definitely be very helpful. A lot of teachers kind of like that independence, and that if you come to them, they're willing to help, but they're gonna want you to kind of initiate that step and show that you can be mature and adult about it.
I am currently a freshman. Some of my biggest challenges, I would say, is finding the time to hang out with my friends. I'm very busy with school and life and work, so it's really hard for me to find that gap that I can afford to spend time with my friends. Though I do sometimes, I will find it and will manage it well where I can spend time with them.
I do feel that UW-Platteville is my home because I have so many people that are rooting for me. There's so many people that I know I can go to for whatever reason it is, and it doesn't always have to be academic. Like, I know if I'm having a bad day, I have someone that I can go and talk to. So for me, like, home, this is Platteville as well.
One piece of advice I give to upcoming freshmen: don't procrastinate. This isn't high school anymore. In high school, you can get away with a lot of things, even doing the night before.
I would say don't be afraid or discouraged if things are hard at first. I know the first couple weeks were really hard for me, and I was like, I don't know if I can do this. Should I change my major? Do I need to drop some of these harder classes? And I think you should definitely stick through it, because you'll find once you get into it and you find some of those people in your class that can help you and you learn to utilize some of your resources, that really it's not as bad as it seems. So I would just say don't be discouraged right away if it's hard, and just try to push through it, because it will definitely get easier.
One piece of advice that I would give incoming freshmen is don't be afraid to start something that's not started. You would be amazed and surprised by how many people can benefit from an idea that you may have. And for my case, like, I started LSU, and many people have commemorated Andy and I for what we started. Being able to keep our culture in the school that we're at, even though it's far from us, it's important. Don't be afraid to start that, because you never know, like, who out there has been waiting for this moment, and then now they feel like they have a place to go to aside from their academics, aside from their dorm. Like, they can kind of blossom into the person they want to be with the club that you have started.